welcome to another of our longer yoga sessions, and today I'm wearing my uniform because I miss the gym, and at least we can pretend that we're in the studio doing our yoga today. So take a moment to get settled in. Like always, you know the drill. Make yourself comfortable, have a fidget if you want to have a fidget. Get your little sacred space set up if you want to do candles or anything like that, do that. And then start to find a little bit of stillness. Notice if this makes your mind a little uncomfortable. Sometimes in such a busy life we struggle to sit still and do nothing. Even in yoga we kind of come to the mat and we want to go straight away. Let's get it, let's get it going. Let's get into our poses. Let's do our asana. Let's get this practice done. And actually that's not really what yoga's about. Although sometimes, if you've only got 10 minutes, you have got to get into it. But today's a little bit longer, so we're going to take a little bit more time to find this stillness. Noticing how your bodies feel, yeah, no, that makes sense. Noticing how your bodies feel, or how your body is feeling. Losing the plot now, it's been too long. Give your toes a little wiggle, and then stop. Notice any sensation through the feet, through the lower legs. Notice how the knees are feeling, or the hips. Just noticing if your spine is straight or hunched, if your shoulders are up or down, if your face is frowning or not. And then we'll start to correct. So start to get this sensation, like when we did the grounding session, feeling this sensation, this connection to the earth, through all the points that are touching the earth. And feel this weight in the legs, grounding you down. And then get this little lengthen up. So we're almost tucking the tailbone out a little bit to give us this length. Now if, for instance, you are struggling to sit up straight and you're kind of, really having to use all this work to sit up straight, you really do need a cushion or a blanket or something like that. There's no shame in using lower options to help just give your pelvis a little lift, and it'll just give you that pelvic tilt that will help you sit up taller. So no shame in using those. Start to feel that length, that uncurling of the spine, that stacking of vertebra on top of vertebra on top of vertebra, straight up. And as we find this length, we'll often start to raise the shoulders. So just rotate them back and then down. Heavy through the elbows. Feel that pulling down of the elbow, the lengthening up through the spine, and just a little tuck of the lower ribs. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Close your eyes for a few beats here. Connect with this sensation, this kind of activation. So we're not squeezing everything 100%. We're probably not even squeezing everything 50%. Maybe 30%. Your abdominals are locked in. Your pelvic floor is lifted. The shoulders are squeezed together and down. We're actively lengthening through the neck. Legs are getting heavy as we ground down. Each inhale, feel that lift of the chest. Each exhale, feel the weight in the elbows and the legs as they ground down, but keep the lift through the chest. Become okay with that discomfort in the mind, the monkey mind that wants to keep going, keep going, keep going, and when we stop, it's going to throw 1,000 thoughts at you, 1,000 problems that you need to fix, because while we're staying still, we might as well do something and sort out all these to-do lists in your head, but no, let it go. So every time a thought comes, exhale, imagine it leaving in a big bubble in your breath, because there's nothing you can do about it while you're sat here doing yoga with me, so you might as well dedicate yourself to that. This is something we have to become okay with for your mental health. Okay with doing nothing, particularly in isolation. We've all probably had to deal with this already quite a lot. Taking a couple more breaths. Good. Release it up. Bring in left ear to left shoulder, just lengthening through the right side of the neck. Feel the weight through the right shoulder, the right elbow as we pull that down. Maybe take a little movement looking down and up. Notice the stretch move through the neck, through the traps. Come back and then back to center. Take the right ear to right shoulder. Notice if this side feels different. Feel the weight of the elbow and shoulder as it pulls down away from the ear. Looking down and up maybe. Coming back to the middle and up to center. Take a moment to imagine taking your right shoulder towards the right side of the room and then the left. So we're not folding over, we're actually trying to lengthen the underside as well as the top side one way and then the other. Now if you go too far here, if you force too much, you're going to feel a pull through the lower back. So just take it gentle, side to side, and kind of getting the rib cage going side to side, working the vertebra in this side to side motion. I forgot the word for side. Lateral motion. Good. And then we're going to make some circles coming forwards, side, back. Inhale as you come forwards. Exhale as you come back. One more. Inhale to forwards. Exhale back. Same the other way. Inhale round and forwards. Exhale back. If you want to engage through the neck as well, you can engage through the neck as well. Get as deep into it as you want to. And then again, find that length. Bring the hands behind, fingertips facing towards the body. From here, as you inhale, you'll find that you might want to slump here. So get that shoulder roll. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift the chest up. We're going to create a little back bend here as you inhale. Chest lifts up. Shoulder blades squeeze together, like when we do a row and we're squeezing them together. This is what we're going for here, or a tricep dip. Lift up, look up. Opening up through the throat chakra, through the front of the body, if you're into chakras. And if you want to extend here, so you can keep it here, if you want to extend, you can lift the hips up as well. Take a couple of breaths. One more. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, we slowly bring it back in. Find that central position, stacking vertebra on top of vertebra. Good. From here, inhale the arms up. Extend that lengthening all the way up, but keep the shoulders packed down. So you want all this lovely space between the ear and your shoulders. Often we come too close if your hands are too close. So taking the arms apart gives your shoulder blades space to move down the spine, and getting that rotation, palms facing each other, will also, if you have a play, you'll feel the difference as the shoulder blades go down the back. So reaching up, give your fingers a wiggle, connect with the sensation in your fingers. Lengthen right through every joint, even through the wrists, through the joints in the fingers. Exhale your left hand across to the right knee. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale over just gently to the left. Inhale it up. Exhale the right hand down. Draw a big circle with the left hand as we come up and over. Inhale up. Bring the right hand up to meet. Same on the other side. Take the right hand to the left knee. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale for one breath as we come over. Inhale up. Take it down. Bring the right hand all the way up and over. And back to center. Bring both arms up. Good. Again, we're going to do the same but hold for a little longer. Reach it up. Get the shoulders back and down. Left hand to right knee. Inhale, reach it up. As you exhale, reach across to the corner of the room. Keep a firm grip. Start to, this time, open the chest. Rotate upwards. Grounding down through the right hip. Take one more big breath. Inhale. Exhale, float the hand down. Draw a big circle as you inhale, bringing the left hand up. And over. Now you can take the right hand a little further away this time, or even bring the elbow down to the floor. Just make sure you can ground down firmly with the left hip. Find the level that works for you. Neck is nice and loose. Again, don't curve over. Open the chest. One more breath. Inhale, bring it up. Both arms up, reach them up, shoulders back and down. Take the right hand to the left knee. Yeah, that's the right way. Hold on firmly. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it over. Again, open up through the chest. Big side stretch. Good. Next breath brings it up. Oh no, sorry. Take the left hand down and then bring the right hand up. Draw that circle up, lengthen up. As you come over, you can take the hand further away or come down onto the elbow. Notice if this side is different. It almost certainly will be. Again, we're not hunching over. Open up through the chest. Try and lengthen through the short side as well as the long side. Next inhale brings us up. This time the left hand is going to go to the right knee. The right hand is simply going to come down to the floor as we come into a twist. So we're going to open the chest. Shoulders are still back and down. Every inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, we twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Breathe nice and deep down into the belly. So we're holding the knee. We're not excessively pushing, but we're just using it for a little bit of something to give us a bit of support, a bit of a bind. If you do want to extend here, you can take the right arm around the back and bring it to the top of the left thigh. Just make sure we've got a straight spine, we're not hunching over. One more breath. And then we're slowly and gently just going to unravel, bring it back to center. Inhale the arms up. Taking right hand to left knee. Left hand is going to float down onto the floor behind. As you inhale, lengthen. Think super proud. As you exhale, we twist. Holding on, not pulling, cranking, just using it for a little bit of support. Looking over the left shoulder. Each inhale we find length, each exhale we come around. There's no weight in the fingertips at the back, they're simply just resting to help open the chest. If you want that extension, swimming the left arm behind, bringing it to the top of the right thigh. Good, taking one more breath. Gently, slowly release it off. Take the arms up and over. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring them to the floor in front. And this time, so rather than come straight spine, we're going to allow the curve. Maybe the hands reach forwards or maybe the elbows come side to side. Whatever works for you. Take a moment to Allow the spine to release, maybe taking a little rock from side to side, maybe having a little shake of the head or a little nod of the head. And breathe nice and deep. Take one more long, steady breath. And one more. Become comfortable with the discomfort of doing nothing. Inhale. Feel the stretch through the back as you inhale. Contraction through the belly as you exhale. Last breath for real this time. Then we use the hands to support. Bring yourself back up. Take a moment to have a little sway side to side. Do what you need to do. Again, something we don't do enough in everyday life, just taking a moment to do what feels right. Not what I'm telling you to do, not what anyone else is telling you to do, not what you think not what you think you should do, but actually just feel it out. From here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. I think I've got a cat hair in my mouth. Anyway. Bring the soles of the feet together. Now we don't have to crank them in and pull it in super tight here, because all that happens when you pull it in too tight is that the knees come up and we hunch over because we don't have the space. So make sure that you can take them to a level where you can find that length. Again, you can use a cushion under the tailbone if you want to use a cushion under the tailbone. Bring the soles of the feet together. Either holding on to ankles, if that's where your length is, or we can take it to toes. You choose. Whichever option you choose, press firmly through the outside edges of the feet. This will help to open up through the hips. Find some length. Take a moment to have a little massage of the soles of the feet. So of the arches, we're going to take the thumbs and just gently pull out and up. So although we are having a massage of our feet, which is a part of the body that we often neglect and ignore, and actually there's loads of points here, like acupressure points, that are really good and healthy to stimulate. Also, what I'm doing is making us sit in this position for a little bit longer to open the hips a little bit more without us feeling too bored, although we do need to become okay with doing nothing. I won't bore you through the whole class by making you do stuff for too long without distraction. So a couple more seconds, massage through the soles of the feet. Good. And then, if you're gripping the ankles, we're going to reach the left hand to take both toes. Try and find that length through your spine. We're going to get a big stretch through here. The more you lengthen, the more of a stretch you get here. Lengthen tailbone back. As we inhale, we're going to sweep the right arm back and open. Imagine like an eagle, and we're going to be a bird. We're going to open the wing out, but then we're just going to reach it back. Big twist. Big hip opener, reach it, waggle the fingers. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Swap hands. As you uncurl the wing, we inhale, we open, we twist. Find the, even if you're here, that's fine, wherever your twist is at. Reach it back, wiggle the fingers. One more breath. And bring it back in. Take a hold of the ankles. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, we're going to send the elbows side to side, a little bit of extra force. We're not pushing the knees here. The reason we're bringing elbows side to side is to bring our chest down a little, so we're not doing it to press the knees. If your elbows come to where your knees are, just take them just in front. Each inhale, lengthen the spine. Each exhale, imagine relaxing through the hip flexors. One more breath. Release the ankles, allow the hands to relax down and allow this relax over. Allowing the spine to curve now. Good, slowly roll it up. Keep your right leg where it is. We're going to take the left leg into this kind of box position. Good. From here we're going to take a small twist, taking left hand to right knee, right arm comes behind again, like we did before, resting fingertips on the floor, or we can bring them around towards the top of the left thigh. Good, gently release off. Opposite side, small twist, notice the difference. Good, we're going to bring it back from here, we're going to come up onto the knees, tuck the tailbone under, this should feel quite nice through the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up, tuck the tailbone under, so keep squeezing the tailbone under, big release through the front of the hips. Bring the hands together. Make this little steeple grip. Inhale up, look up to the hands. Tuck the tailbone as we reach back slightly. Just a small one here. Bring the hands down. Charlie's Angel style. Bring it back down to seated. See if you can do it without using your hands. If you need to use your hands, use your hand. Okay, other side. Coming into this box position. Small twists to release, taking right hand to left knee, inhale up and around. If you want to take the bind, take the left hand around towards the top of the right thigh. Good, gently release it off. Same the other way, left hand to right knee, small twist. Good, release it off. Coming up onto the knees. Tuck the tailbone under, get that big release through the front of the hips, big squeeze of the glutes. Active through the legs, reach the arms up. Bring the hands together, take that steeple grip, reach them up, look up to the hands, small back bend as we reach back, tuck the tailbone still. Good, bring it back up, hands come down to the heart, see if you can slowly with control bring it down. Good. Bring the feet about hip distance in front, and we're going to take another few moments of nothingness. So, relax over, allow the head to release over, allow the spine to release, hands can rest wherever's comfortable, so we can rest them over the legs, we can rest them on the floor, we can take them underneath, take in a few breaths here. Good, take in one more breath. And then in your own time, we're going to come onto all fours. Spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, lift the tailbone up as we come into downwards facing dog. Take a few breaths, walk it through. Find stillness. Find that rotation, elbow pits forward, shoulders come together and down towards the tailbone. Gently tuck the lower ribs in and then lengthen the tailbone up. Ground through the left heel. We're going to take the right leg up slowly, lengthening up, 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 up.
keep the toes dialed down. On your next exhale, we're going to shift the weight forwards, squeeze the knee in, up towards the chin, nice and slow, and then step it up.
Take a breath, loop the shoulders back and down, look forwards. Pivot on the back foot. We're going to bring it up to our warrior two footing. Tailbone tucked under, reach the arms up. Exhale down to shoulder height. Toes pointing forwards, toes pointing to the side. Reach the fingertips side to side. Little fingers come together to open the chest. Keep tucking the tailbone under. So the heart above the pelvis, head above the heart. Hold. Next inhale, we're going to bring the arms up. Straighten through the right leg, turn the toes in, bring the hands down to the heart. We're in this wide-legged stance. Tailbone tucked under. Bring the hands to the hips. So from here, just make sure that the toes are not out, that the toes are actually pointing in a little. You can adjust your stance as we come down if you want to make it wider or narrower. Lengthening through the spine, tuck your tailbone under. So we've got that stacking of vertebra, and then we're going to send the hip points back. Lower ribs tucked in for nice straight spine, coming as far as you can with this straight position through the spine. So kind of in this halfway lift. Chin is tucked, neck is long. Folding as far as works for you. Now you can bend the knees a little if you need to bend the knees here. We're going to bring the hands to the mat. So you can bend the knees or keep them straight. Walk them around towards the right leg. But we're not bending the right knee excessively and actually bringing the weight over. So the right hand can either come up to the waist. Left hand can reach across. If you have the space here, we can take the left hand to the outside of the right leg and start to open up into a twist. And remember those binds. If you want the bind, you can take the right hand behind the back towards the top of the left thigh. So your options, you can have the hand on the mat, chest opening here. We can take the hand across. We can have the bind here, or we can do hand and bind. Breathe into it. Open the chest to the side, squeeze through the legs, solid foundation. Next exhale, we gently unwind. Fingertips to the mat. Walk them over to the left side. Right hand comes to the hip. You can be here if you want to be here. If you have the space, we can take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. We can keep the hand here, left hand, or we can take it around into the bind. You choose. It's your body, it's your yoga, it's your journey. You've got options, use them. Taking one more breath. And as you exhale, we'll gently unwind, come back to center. Bring the hands to the mat. Bend the knees if you need to. Okay, so from here, if your hands don't comfortably reach the floor, we can bring them back up to the waist. So hands on the waist or hands on the hips. If your hands are on the floor, we can bring them to the floor with that nice straight spine. If you've still got space here, we can start to walk the hands back, parallel with the arches of the feet. Allow this release through the head, through the spine for a moment. Squeeze the quads still, so we're protecting the knees. Taking a few breaths in your forward fold. Again, holding. Gently lock the abdominals in, small bend in the knees. Bring the hands to the hips, and we're going to come up. Inhale the arms up, turn through the left toe, so we're coming into warrior 2 on the other side. Bend the knee, take the arms out. Tailbone scooped underneath, left foot facing forwards, right foot facing the side, scoop the tailbone, reach the fingertips, pull the little fingers back towards each other, look over your left hand. Heart above pelvis, head above heart. Good. Next inhale brings the arms up. We're going to pivot and come into this high lunge. One inhale, look forward. Hands to the mat as we step back. Straight up into three-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Good. Slowly bring that left leg down. Take a moment to get set up in your downwards facing dog. Walk it through or find stillness. Lower ribs tucked in, tailbone lifted. Elbow pits facing forwards. Bend the knees. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. Coming into a forward fold. Bring the feet close together. Coming into our last kind of bigger twist. Abdominals in, bring the belly to your thighs. So bend the knees, bring belly to thighs. Already feeling a bit of heat through the legs. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Hands come together in prayer pose. And then use this pressing together of elbow to knee, hand to open the chest to the side. Butt down low. Breathe. One more big inhale. As you exhale, release it off. Take a moment to release. And then we zip it up again, knees together, belly to thighs. Come back down into it. Right elbow to left knee. Hands together in prayer pose. Use this knee to elbow connection and palm to palm connection to come into your twist and breathe. Good, taking one more big breath. Release it off. Shake it out. Take a wider stance. Bend the knees coming up onto the toes. Take a little, like a little froggy walk. Further down the mat. And then we're going to come into seated. From seated, we're going to come straight down onto your back. Hugging the right knee in, circle the ankle. Hugging the left knee in, circle the ankle. Hug them both in. Tucking up into a little ball. Release the head down, take a little rock side to side. Bring the hands, cross the legs. Bring the hands through to take hold of the outside edges of the feet. A little bit of play here, a bit of massage through the spine. We're going to rock and roll up and down. So holding on to the feet, use that connection to bring you up and down, massaging up and down the spine. And when you think you've had enough, we are going to come back down onto your back. Again, hug the knees and take a little rock side to side. Take the knees away halfway and rock side to side. Taking them away slowly, a little further, until they're at full extension, and then drawing some circles with the knees. Same in the opposite direction. Bring the feet to the mat. Take them to the edges of the mat, rolling one knee in and then the other. taking the legs out long. Take them about as wide as your mat, if not a little bit wider. Allow the feet to roll to the sides. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath you. Allow your hands to rest at your sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes and take a few breaths. Allowing your practice to sink in. Thank you for joining me. Namaste, guys, and I will see you either for your daily wellness tomorrow, or the next workout, or tomorrow's workout, or next week's longer yoga session.